say hello to the camera. Hello everyone. Have you had a great day? No, you don't want to be here? Bye bye. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Autumn is upon us, and if you know me, you know that autumn is my favorite season of the year. Autumn to me means blankets, large cups of coffee and chocolate. It means rainy days. It means a lot of hours spent reading. I love autumn, as you can hear, and I also love to prepare some books that are kind of autumnal to me and that I really want to read during this season. So basically that's exactly what this video is going to be about. I'm going to show you some books that I've had on my shelves for some time now and that I have been waiting with reading just because I wanted to read them this autumn. Now obviously the first genre that comes to mind when I think of autumn reads is classics. First of all, Mansfield Park by Jane Austen, which is the last novel by Jane Austen that I haven't read yet, so hopefully that will happen this season. Who knows? Another classic I would like to read is quite a huge one, and that is Little Dorrit by Charles Dickens. Now I have kind of given up on Charles Dickens. He's just not an author for me. But I do own this book of his and obviously I would like to read it. I have heard that this one is a little bit different. I've been told that it's easier to read and the story is a lot more simple than, for instance, Bleak House, which I did not agree with. So, I mean, I did not agree with the story. I couldn't get through that book, but hopefully I will be able to get through this one and enjoy it. And then the last classic I would like to pick up this autumn is New Grub Street by George Gissing, and that's because this one is about authors and it's about a struggling author in London who tries to make it and who goes through quite a lot of things in his personal life and in his career, so that sounds like something I want to read very soon. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke. This book is about magicians and it's about this magical world in which new rules apply. I kind of love that concept, but I also love the fact that I recently read a non-fiction book written by Neil Gaiman in which he praises this novel, this exact novel. That alone makes me even more intrigued to read it. To me, magic screams autumn, and I really want to read about dark worlds in which you create magic when it is actually dark outside. So hopefully I will be able to pick up this one and read it during autumn. It is about 1,000 pages long, so I'm not making any promises, but I have been saving this for the better part of a year. Then we have, I'm looking up here because I have quite a huge collection now of novels by Margaret Edward, and of course I would like to read all of those as well. I have already read about 3 of them, but in my hands right now I have 2 more that I would like to get to very soon. So it's a choice between either The Blind Assassin or Alias Grace. I think this one is historical fiction. It's based on true history, but it's still fiction. This one I have forgotten what it's about, but apparently it's about a blind assassin. I do know though that this book kind of matches my shirt, and I also know that Margaret Edward is an amazing author, so either way, no matter which book I pick, I am sure that I'm going to love it. When I think autumn, I think fantasy, and I'm sure a lot of you agree with me on that. The thing is, I'm not the biggest fantasy reader, but there is one author that has really grabbed my attention recently, and that is Robin Hobb. So I would like to continue my fictional journey reading her next novel in the long series of trilogies that she has published and that go together. Basically, I would like to read the second book in her 3rd series. This book is called The Golden Fool, and it is the second book in the Tawny Man trilogy. This one follows Fitch. If you know who Fitch is, then you know that he's quite an interesting character, and I would like to continue my journey with him, and I would like to do that this autumn. Let me know in the comments how many times I've said autumn in this video, because it's getting kind of ridiculous, but I don't know. I really like the season, and whenever I hear the word autumn, I automatically smile. The last book I have to show you and that I would like to get to this autumn is The Muse by Jessie Burton, which is quite a new release. This one is historical fiction, and it's one about a woman who is hired at a publisher's, I believe, and then mysterious things happen. Obviously, I don't know what that is yet, but I would very much like to find out this season. I have read another book by Jessie Burton, and that is, maybe you know it, The Miniaturist, which was pretty good, but it didn't overwhelm me with fascination. So hopefully that will be the case with the Muse. So that is it for my autumnal reads, my immediate TBR. Let me know in the comments if you have any reading recommendations as to books that are great to read during this season, because I'm always on the lookout for even more. Thank you so much for watching and happy reading!